Let's talk about perhaps the most complex relationship of all, the one you have with yourself. We explore why self love can be so challenging yet so crucial, and how to navigate this lifelong journey. Let's start with a powerful quote that recently resonated with me. The relationship you have with yourself is the most complicated one because there is no option to walk away. You must find a way to forgive yourself through any mistake, improve yourself through any flaw, and love yourself despite your own history. Because no matter how embarrassed, ashamed, or unhappy you are, it won't change the person who looks back at you in the mirror. This hits hard, doesn't it? Loving yourself is often expected to be intuitive, but it's far from easy, especially when you fall short of your own expectations. On one side, you cherish your strengths and positive traits. On the other hand, you may struggle with your flaws and undesirable habits. Sometimes, despite your best efforts to improve, you rarely see immediate results, leading to feelings of bitterness and unhappiness. But here's the crucial truth. No matter how bad you feel about yourself, even when it seems unjustified, those negative feelings don't make you better. This leaves you with only one viable option: to love yourself unconditionally, even when you feel you don't deserve it. So, how do we cultivate this unconditional self love? It starts with embracing your imperfections, loving your weaknesses and flaws. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but bear with me. We often feel insecure about our weaknesses, especially when others point them out or make fun of them. The best way to overcome this is through what I call the letting go technique. What do I mean? You accept it. You accept your flaws, your insecurities, the feeling of embarrassment. You basically accept everything about yourself. The beauty of this approach is that when you fully accept and embrace all your flaws, people lose their power over you. When you accept yourself completely, you no longer feel the need to react to criticism or judgment. It's incredibly liberating. Another powerful tool in building a positive self-relationship is gratitude. Always use gratitude to overcome fear, doubt, or insecurity. Why is gratitude so effective? Because it vibrates at a higher frequency than doubt and fear. When we feel grateful, we experience these higher vibrations, which help eliminate comparison and other negative energies. Practice gratitude can be as simple as starting each day by listing 3 things you appreciate about yourself. This could be anything from your resilience in facing challenges to your ability to make others laugh. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or complicated. Focus on simplicity. Over time, this practice can significantly shift your perspective and strengthen your self-relationship. Now let's talk about some common real-life situations where maintaining a positive self-relationship can be challenging. Talking about career, when facing job loss or missed promotions, it's common to internalize these events as personal failures. This can lead to questioning one's skills, worth, and future prospects. In order to maintain a healthy self-relationship, it's crucial to separate your intrinsic worth from your job title or career status. Reflect on your strengths and past accomplishments. View setbacks as opportunities for growth and redirection. Or talk about physical appearance. Society's beauty standards and a constant barrage of idealized images can make it challenging to accept our bodies. This struggle often intensifies with aging and weight fluctuations. In order to improve your relationship with your body, focus on what your body can do rather than how it looks. Limit exposure to media that makes you feel inadequate. Engage in physical activities you enjoy, not just for aesthetic goals. Or talk about relationship, breakups, or divorces can severely impact self-esteem, leading to thoughts like, I'm unlovable, or I'll always be alone. So in order to maintain self-love during these times, recognize that relationships end for many reasons, not just personal failures. Allow yourself to grieve without judgment. Identify lessons learned for personal growth. Or let's talk about finance. Money problems can lead to intense shame or self-judgment. So in order to maintain a positive self-relationship while dealing with financial issues, separate your net worth from your self-worth. Take practical steps to improve your situation, celebrating small victories. Educate yourself about personal finance to feel more empowered. Start saving and spend less than what you earn instead of go out there and chasing luxury stuff that you can't afford just to impress people that don't even care about your life. Or let's talk about academic performance. People often tie their self-worth closely to their grades or academic achievements. This can lead to intense pressure, anxiety, self-criticism, especially when facing challenges courses or competitive environments. So in order to maintain a healthy self-relationship in academic settings, separate your intrinsic worth from your grades or test scores. Recognize that learning is a process, and struggles or failures are normal parts of growth. Nobody wants it, but we have to learn to deal with it at some point. Focus on effort and progress rather than just outcomes. Remember, self-relationship is a lifelong journey filled with a mix of emotions. You may love yourself one moment and struggle the next, and that's perfectly normal. I say again, it's very, very normal. Just because others don't vocal loudly out there doesn't mean they don't struggle. I promise they also do. They may feel happy one moment and then struggle the next. We all do, but we just don't talk about it loudly. So don't feel like you are abnormal. It is a very normal feeling. Even when you think you have everything figured out, there will be moments of self-doubt. The key is to practice self-compassion, treating yourself with the same kindness you would offer to a good friend facing similar challenges. As we wrap up, I challenge you to take one small step towards better self-love today. Maybe it's writing down 3 things you appreciate about yourself. Or maybe it's forgiving yourself for a past mistake. Whatever it is, remember, you are worthy of love, especially from yourself. So until next time, keep striving for greatness. And don't forget to be kind to yourself along the way.